Namaste, Soul Tribe, spiritual healer, back to give you guys a message. Hi, my beautiful Aries, my baby bosses, my kings and queens, Aries, male or female watching. Thank you for being here, cross watcher. Thank you. Let's get right into your messages, my loves, Aries. I just want to say that trying to put you in a corner activated the beast within. Okay, you are going through some sort of reckoning, a reckoning of your soul. Okay, so whatever you endured in your past life, whatever trauma you endured in this lifetime, there's a reckoning happening with inside of you where things need to be aligned, things need to be made right, things need to be made fair. I heard no justice, no peace. Okay, so individuals that wronged you, individuals that have been trying to distort your energy, individuals that have sat there and watched you go through obstacles and challenges that they have caused you, and they sat back and watched, they sat back and laughed, they sat back and tried to pull strings behind the scenes. Aries, these same individuals now, it's like they're scrambling. They are scrambling, Aries. You got it. These karmics scrambling. They're like running for the hills. That's what I heard. Somebody could live on the top of a hill. I know somebody could live in a valley. Okay, I heard they're scrambling. They're running for the hills. Okay, Aries, because at this point, your gifts are so powerful that you are literally reading people's thoughts, minds, tapping into their conversations, astral traveling, into different dimensions in the spirit realm, and you are getting messages, light codes, or having vivid dreams or premonitions of future events, things that haven't occurred yet. You guys could be having like very vivid dreams, very loud messages, even visions could be happening, right? You're going through a major ascension, Aries. So what used to make you happy isn't making you happy anymore, right? You seem to have a sense of like mental fog when it comes to what you do every day, what you do every day for your routine. It's like it isn't adding up anymore, or it isn't satisfying you anymore the way it used to, or it's like you feel like you need to be doing something else. If you feel like you deep down inside, like you're like at the wrong job, you're doing the wrong thing, this is not your purpose. So if you're feeling like whatever you're doing is not your purpose and it's really draining you, depleting you, but it's just you're doing it to make ends meet, but you're not happy at it, it's time to take a step back and do some sort of meditation to activate your Akashic records. Okay, once you activate your Akashic records, then you start to have vivid dreams of past lives. Then you start to have flashbacks and visions of past lives. Then you start to have loud messages and downloads of your assignment and what you're supposed to be doing. When I knew that I was going to do tarot, I had a vivid dream about it. I had a vivid dream of me sitting on the bed holding a deck of cards and somebody else sitting across from me and me just giving that person a reading. And it was like up close and personal. And it felt so real. I had these cards in my hand and I was reading this person's energy in my dream state. It was very vivid. And this is when I was having like, I was going through like the dark night of my soul. I was just first awakening. You know, I would never thought in a million years that I would be sitting here doing this today, talking to you guys and reading cards or reading energy. But I was always intuitive all my life, and I've always gotten messages throughout my life. I always tried to like ignore them or basically not tell people about what I was getting, what messages I was hearing, because a lot of people looked at me like, you're crazy, like you're hearing voices. I think you need to get some help. So I wouldn't say anything. But at this point, I was going through my dark night of the soul, so I had that vivid dream. And that's when I knew that I had to go that same day and go buy me a deck of cards. And ever since that day, when I first put a deck of cards in my hands, I was reading them like if I had been doing it all my life. It was just natural. It was just an instinct. I just knew. Okay, so whoever you are, there's something like that you're gonna have a vivid dream about. You're gonna have a vivid dream of you doing something in your dream that is your purpose, that is your destiny, that is a message from your guides, it's like It's a key piece of information. It's a clue. Okay, so do not overthink or doubt your messages, or do not overthink when you're having vivid dreams that it feels so real. It's just like you wake up and you remember every detail. Somebody watching this video, you're about to get your assignment if you haven't gotten your assignment yet. If you know what it is that you're meant to be doing, or you're doing something now that feels like your purpose, well, there could be something else that Spirit's guiding you to do that you can implement into whatever you're doing now, or that there's something else that you need to be doing, and Spirit's going to show you in your dream state as a very vivid dream. Okay, so that is a message for someone. You're going through a soul's ascension, and there's like a lot of people watching you, Aries. There's a lot of people watching you. It's like the Truman Show. It's like your life is on the big screen right now, and everybody's watching. Okay, I don't know if you guys ever saw that movie, The Truman Show, but that's what it is right now. The watchers are watching more than ever. Okay, because they've never witnessed this in so many lifetimes. They've never witnessed so many awakened starseed collective in the world uniting. Their forces are our forces are uniting, I heard. And so it's like you're like you're like the diamond that hasn't been found, but you're about to be found. You have been discovered, or you're being discovered. Okay, Aries, there's some powerful people watching you, or you're being discovered. Okay, because your gift, your talent, your skills, your light, your aura, it cannot be dimmed down. There's a group of karmic witches and warlocks that have been trying to siphon so much of your energy to the point where they want to make you invisible, where they want to make you unseen, where they want to make you feel like you're not important enough or no one's listening. But see, that invisibility spell has been dismantled and destroyed a while ago. Okay, so now you are being seen, all right, for good reasons. Okay, so there's a lot of people talking good about you, or it's like a lot of people are complimenting you right now, Aries, or it's like people from your past that you no longer talk to because these individuals counted you out a while ago. These individuals thought you were some type of a fool, that you were going to continue to give and not get anything in return from these people but fake love. So you had to cut a lot of people out. You had to sacrifice certain things, people, places, and things for the greater good, all right, for yourself. And now that you have done that, it's like the rainbow energy, all right. I'm picking up on a rainbow. I'm picking up on the color blue, yellow, and red. The color blue, yellow, and red could be significant, but the rainbow energy is here. So you could be seeing a rainbow. That is your confirmation that you are about to reap the biggest harvest you have ever reaped in your life. So Aries, prepare yourself. Okay, and I heard ding dong, the witch is dead, the wicked witch is dead. Congratulations, Aries, you dismantled this dark witch. Okay, this dark witch and this dark warlock magician, this karmic couple. You have dismantled them, their organization, their powers, their mask fell off. All right, Aries, you destroyed any sort of plans or agendas that they had against you. You exposed it, or you're about to, or it's about to be exposed. Something's about to be brought to light, and this information could come to you, or you're the one dishing out the information because you're receiving messages from your ancestors and guides, or some sort of clue. All right, you're gonna catch somebody in a lie, Aries. So be mindful. Whoever is watching this video, you've been like picking up on some sort of red flags that somebody around you has been putting down. You've been picking up the red flags they've been putting down, and you realize that this person doesn't really like you, Aries. That this person doesn't have your best interest. That this individual just hates the fact that you can read them. This person hates the fact that you're receiving recognition, or this person hates the fact that you have this glow or confidence about you now, so they can't get underneath your skin the way they used to. They can't affect you anymore. You're unbothered, you're unfazed. You're loving yourself right now, okay? But you're in your truth. So with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups coming out back to back together, these are the first two cards on the top of the deck after I shuffled it. And then the Eight of Cups in the reverse. You living in your truth, you standing on business, you taking back your power, loving yourself, focusing on your genuine happiness, your Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is your genuine happiness. All right, your wish fulfillment. This is coming through. All right, you spoke some sort of truth, and a group was dismantled overnight. Okay, you spoke some sort of truth, or you stood in your authentic energy. You could have did some sort of cleansing ritual, protection for yourself. But now the Ace of Cups is right behind it, and the Eight of Cups is in the reverse here. So that means that somebody walked away from you in the past, and because this person felt like, a karmic had more to offer this person than you, Aries. This person felt like this karmic was so much better than you, or this person allowed other people to get in their head about you, Aries, or distort their energy when it comes to you. This person wasn't living in their truth, but they are watching you. The person that left you behind in the past, Aries, that didn't value you, that disregarded you, that treated you like you were nothing. This individual now behind the scenes, they're watching you standing in your truth. They're watching you become victorious. They're watching you get all this attention. And this person knows, or they heard through the grapevine, that somebody that's high valued is about to come towards you with an offer that you can't refuse. And now this individual is going to try to rush back in, or they're trying to like somehow figure out how they can get their way back into your life. All right. Because now this individual is in the Nine of Swords. This is the reckoning in their life. All right. The reckoning. And the Eight of Cups in the reverse is telling me a lot here. Nine of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. You could be dealing with any of these signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio is heavy in this reading. Okay, you definitely have this water sign in their feelings, or this water sign is definitely in their feelings because, the grass wasn't greener. The lies that they told backfired. All right, this person swore that they hated you. They will never talk to you again. That they were so unbothered. They didn't care if they lost you or you moved on. But this individual now, they're going through something. Confirmation with the sirens outside. This person could be apprehended, or this individual has legal issues, or this person's like their life is going downhill. They're in the Nine of Swords, Aries, while you're in the Ace of Cups energy. So they're Nine of Swords to your Ace of Cups. All right, this is what happens. And I heard, this is what it sounds like when the doves cry. Ooh, that's Prince. Gemini energy. Scorpio energy here. And Gemini energy is here. Heavy. All right. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is what it sounds like when the doves cry. This is what it sounds like when doves cry. I'm literally hearing that song in my head. All right, this person is crying. They're hysterical. This person is like down on their knees, pleading with God. Why God? Why me? Because they left you, and they treated you like you did not mean nothing, like you had no type of value, like you weren't there with this person through thick and thin, like you didn't know each other when you guys were young or something like that. I don't know. You and this person, you really had a strong bond at one point. This water sign or air sign, they have to sit there and watch you receive this offer from somebody here that's like world renowned energy, or somebody that's highly valued or high status and high honor, held in high honor. They're going to bring you some sort of karmic justice. The scales are balancing out in your energy, in your life for yourself. So this is like you're reaping the biggest harvest you ever have seen, Aries. This is Queen of Cups energy. You are in this healer energy. All right. Taurus in the reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in the reverse. This person had expectations of you failing, you not succeeding, or you experiencing some sort of tragedy. This individual, King of Wands, Leo, could be a Leo, Aries, Sag. All right. This person's now, like I said, they're running for the hills. All right. So this could be Debo running for the hills, Poison Ivy running for the hills. All right. Because this is their energy. Two of Swords and Seven of Swords. They binded and tied themselves to a karmic cycle, to a dark timeline. They try to get you wrapped up in something, but they only got themselves caught up. And now they're like scrambling, running for the hills. They're all like, it's like they're talking to each other. Like, what are we going to do now? Like, Aries knows, like, this information. Like, I got a phone call today from some detective, and they want me to come in and answer some questions. What should I do? It's like there was a plot against you or against your life, or there was something that was being planned or something that was done. They thought they got away with it. Like somebody ended up getting hurt in this situation. All right. They was trying to sacrifice you, but then somebody else ends up getting hurt or something like that. Well, these two individuals are now wrapped up in a situation that they can't get themselves out of. All right. Yes. But you have the World card. Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands is involved. All right. A Leo is involved. A King of Swords is involved. All these people are involved. All right. So this is a karmic female. All right. There she goes, Poison Ivy or Fiona. There goes Debo or Shrek. All right. And here goes this narcissist right here, Pinocchio, because this individual told so many lies on you, Aries. This person was so fixated on destroying you. This King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and this King of Wands here. So these two individuals had something going on, like same sex secret going on. These two warlocks had the same sex secret going on while they were behind the scenes attacking you, Aries. Wow, because you didn't want nothing to do with them, or you didn't want to join their group, or you didn't want to forfeit your blessing by entertaining these individual warlocks. So somebody here felt rejected by you, and another person told so many lies on you, and that everybody's looking at this person sideways, because when they go and look you up, or when they go check on you, Aries, you're doing good. You're living in your authentic energy and your truth. But you have a wheel of fortune that's coming here. And there's a fire sign that's really stuck because they took a leap of faith in the wrong direction. All right, working with this karmic Queen of Cups against you. This could be their mother figure. This could be a karmic they were dealing with. This masculine is now under judgment. And this karmic female. All right, somebody here is going to confess, the letter S, T, or U. Going to confess something to you because they want to destroy what you got going on. So this is like somebody that has some sort of truth, or they're holding on to some sort of information, and they didn't want to tell you about this until now, because this person just wants to upset you, destroy your happiness, or destroy your relationship. So this is somebody that knows something about the person that you're dealing with. If you're dealing with somebody, this part of the message could be for you. If you're not dealing with somebody, then this is like somebody that has information about somebody that you dealt with before that you might not be dealing with right now. For some of you guys, you could be dealing with this person. You could be dating them, seeing them, or in a connection with them, or you could be like sharing a home with them. Something about this karmic is going to come to you and give you some sort of information or secret knowledge that they've been holding on to, and they feel like now's the right time to tell you, so they can just destroy your happiness, and like they want to bust your little bubble. And like maybe you feel like you're happy dating somebody, or maybe you feel like you're happy at the time and you're doing good right now, but this person is going to give you some news that's going to really shock you, upset you, hurt your feelings, and it might ruin or destroy your energy for a couple days. You might have to take a couple days to get over this truth that this karmic is going to tell you, because this karmic feels blocked out of your energy and feels like all this karmic spell work is not working on you. You're still happy moving forward. So the only play that they got left is to tell you something that they did to betray you in the past, and tell you who was involved with them, because it might be somebody that's around you now that, you know, you kind of like this person, or you kind of love this person, or like you guys have something going on here, but this person might have something that they're keeping hidden that you don't know about. And this karmic's going to come and tell you. This could be this person's family member, sister, cousin. This could be your family member. You know, somebody that is really shady. They really don't like you. And they're telling you this truth. Going to confess only to hurt you. Only to set you back. Only to have you and this person that you're close to or that you're dealing with arguing back and forth. You know, take a break. Take a step back before you react to whatever this person's telling you, because whatever they're telling you on purpose, so they can get you to go off, or so they can get you in some bad energy, so they can get you to fight with someone else. And it's just, don't react the way they want you to react. Fine, if this karmic tells you some sort of truth, all right, take it for what it is, but then block this karmic out your life. Cut this karmic off. Don't let this karmic come back in, because this karmic's telling you some sort of truth only to hurt you, only to set you back, only to destroy your connection or relationship, only to block your support system or something like that. All right, so you have a reason to celebrate through your cups. Somebody here is going through a death and rebirth transformation. This person wants to reach out. They want to talk to you, Aries. They want to hear your voice. You know, this person sees you as this Queen of Swords, the Empress and the Queen of Swords, Emperor and the King of Swords. This person knows that, you know, you're a whole force to be reckoned with. If they come towards you, they got to come correct. Okay, because there's somebody here that's also a stalker. Somebody could have a fish tank, or somebody could be a fisherman or likes to fish. That could be a side message for somebody, confirmation of this message. You could definitely be dealing with a Libra that's under judgment. All right, and a karmic female that's been obsessed with you for so long, and this fake friend tried to set you up, and it backfired on this karmic. The letter L, M, or N. All right. So like I said, this person, like I said, lying to others about you. Yeah, they've been lying to other people about you. So they're going to come and try to tell you something or get away with something, start some sort of conflict or disagreement or argument in your energy. Gemini, significant. Green eyes could be significant. You could have a new business because you're realizing your worth. Somebody here is going to try to take a cheap shot. And then I heard, hit me with your best shot. Fire away. You better hit me with your best shot. Wow. So this karmic's going to try to hit you with their best shot, Aries. All right, so be ready for this karmic to try to come through and confess something to you all of a sudden because they want to burst your bubble or because they want to ruin your happiness or they want to cause conflict in your home. So remember, this karmic's intentions are not good for the reason why they're going to confess something to you. All right, and there's a reversal that happened on somebody where they try to use some sort of spell work, candle magic, evil eye, mirror magic, confusion spells, beauty spells. It backfired. And somebody's sick because of a reversal that came back to this karmic. And they can't stop getting readings done on you. They can't stop spying on you by listening to readings. Like your karmic could be watching this video right now, Aries, trying to keep tabs on you. This karmic, earth sign female, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person was overindulging and sleeping with your ex, male or female. Bad health. Now they're in bad health. Somebody got an STD or they're in mental. They got bad mental health. The letter D, E, or F. Yeah, this person got an investigation going on to you, but now the investigation is leading the authority figures right to this karmic's front door. Because this karmic sat there and tried to use your identity, pretend to be you, get you wrapped up in something, thought she got away with it. Nope. This investigation is headed right to this karmic's front door. All right, yep. This person was traveling to get the job done, traveling to different places, using your information in different places, traveling. This is catching up to this karmic. All right. Somebody here, scammer alert, try to pull some sort of scam by using your information or said you were a scammer. Yeah, but all this stuff is backfiring. It's all these lies are catching up to this person. They're all scrambling while you realize your worth. You could be having very vivid dreams right now. A karmic that used bank fraud, fraudulent checks in your name, bank fraud in your name is going to jail. Yeah, somebody could have a pickup truck. I heard Sandy, Sandra, Selena, Selenas, Sarah. I heard Dee or Deidre, Deandra, DeAndre, Dolores, Dina, Millie, Michelle. I heard Montel. Somebody could be from Montreal. Somebody here, they teamed up to do this or get the job done, but this collaboration is going to cost them because now somebody in this group is telling. Somebody in this group is telling on these karmics, telling everything that these karmics did, dates, times, locations, banks that they use, different banks that they were doing some sort of fraud with. Yeah. This investigator is determined to catch all these karmics and it's like they're being rounded up. I heard Woody's Roundup. Somebody's name could be Woody, or I heard Woodland, the Woodlands, or Woodland Park, or Woodland could be a place. I heard Willow Creek, something about a creek or a lake. Willow Creek. I heard Willow. Wendy. Yeah. All evil eyes are being blinded. All evil eyes are being blinded. All right. Major awakenings. All right. Something could be coming out on the news about children being abused or touched or harmed. There could be a big investigation that's about to come out on the news about children. All right. The owl spirit sees all. You have a powerful spirit owl. Somebody could be using birds to spy on you through divination with a bird, or birds could be significant. Black birds, black cat. Yeah, they've been projecting fear and anxiety because they've been working with the Agent Smiths against you. Somebody here has been working with the Agent Smiths against you. This person's a monitoring spirit in your life. This person is feeling defeated because every single thing they did to get you caught up, it didn't work. You pulled back your energy. You had your awakening right on time, Aries. You started to live your best life. You started to make better choices and decisions. You started to focus on yourself right on time when this karmic and these people were trying to get you wrapped up in something. But everything backfired. Their plans never panned out. All right, so here, somebody's trying to get you fired. Now they're getting fired. All right, somebody's getting fired. You could be finding out about this. This person is, like I said, they're having an out of body experience. They're losing everything. Now they're being forced to awaken to the fact that they had so many chances to do the right thing. They had so many chances to stop blocking your destiny. These destiny blockers are under judgment. Yeah, because of all the gossip, slander, and lies. All right. Now they know they're guilty. Somebody's going to court. Somebody's going to court and they're being found guilty. All right. Yep. This is your reading. I hope this helped you. I love you guys. Until the next time. Namaste.